Hey friends, racers, what's going on? Brian Showman here, physical therapist and performance coach. Get your fixed physical therapy and performance. I had a conversation recently with a client of mine, and a lot of times when I'm in these conversations, it just triggers that memory of if one person's asking about it, hey Trevor, if one person's asking about it, then more people are dealing with the same thing. Like, we don't just in isolation have these ideas. Many other people in the world have them as well. Hey, Jerry. So I wanted to talk about it today with you guys because it is a big problem that I see with people, or a big concern issue that I see. And that is getting in, and I see it more frequently if someone has lost a significant amount of weight and then cut their calories to do that, and then being very, very fearful of regaining it back. And so what happens is we get in this under-fueling point that doesn't let our bodies recover. So we need to be in a deficit in order to actually lose weight. Like, I totally get that. And our bodies do great there because we're in this deficit that gets us the weight loss that we want. There's one issue that can happen. Well, there's a lot of issues that can happen with that, but one common one is we're getting in this really large deficit, which our bodies can maintain for a while. Our bodies can sustain that for a while. But then when we do that for too long, our bodies don't recover. So we get into this point of we can tolerate it for a while. We can actually perform well with it for a while. But then we get to a point that our bodies don't recover anymore, and so they just start breaking down. Rather than your body, your muscles, tendons, ligaments, all our soft tissues repairing themselves while we sleep at night, repairing ourselves between our training sessions, we basically just start breaking everything down because the body needs to pull it from somewhere. And so we break down our soft tissues, we break down our bones, we just don't recover well. We don't have energy when we train. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen with this. And so we need to get out of this mindset of if I eat more food, it's going to cause me to gain weight again, and change that mindset to I actually need to use this fuel to fuel this food as fuel for my body to fuel my performance. If you truly want to get stronger, if you want to get faster, if you want to perform better, you need to fuel your body appropriately for that. A lot of times I see people in a major deficit and they tell me they want to make strength gains. Well, we can't really make strength gains when we're in these deficits. We can't get stronger. We may get faster because we're still getting leaner potentially, if it's not too big of a deficit, but we aren't going to get stronger in that state either. So there is a fine line between, not putting on weight and not putting on fat, putting on muscle, or just maintaining your weight. But at the end of the day, really starting to view food as fuel is going to really help you with your performance, will really help you get out of that mindset of I'm just going to gain weight if I eat this food, and really get into one of I actually need this to perform. I need this for my body to recover, because it's the truth. You do. Now, if what you're eating is processed foods, added sugar, things like that, okay, yes, we're going to gain weight. That's just what happens when we put all these chemicals and junk in our bodies. It's just the way it is. But if you're truly eating healthy foods, and do it in a right way without let's leave it at that. If you're truly eating healthy foods, it is actually really hard to eat too much. I track my food every day just because I need to actually make sure I get enough in, because it's really easy for me. Hey, Matt, it's really easy for me to undereat if I don't do that, because I know how much my body needs. So if you're truly eating healthy foods, then it's going to be really super hard for you to actually overfuel. Eat too much to actually cause a weight gain that you don't want. So just want to throw that out there, that if you were in a deficit because you're working to lose weight, that's totally cool. But it could also be a reason that you are feeling broken down now, that you're not recovering, that you're getting a lot of injuries. Because if we don't fuel our bodies appropriately with enough calories, then we can't repair ourselves. So something for you guys to think about if you seem to be in awesome mess. I love it. So something to think about if you just feel like you're not recovering right, if you feel like you're in the cycle of injuries, like maybe think about how much you're putting in your body. Maybe think about, are you getting enough? Are you not getting enough? And if you need to do anything in order to change up what you're eating to totally fuel yourself appropriately for your performance, for your training. So have an awesome rest of your Thursday, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later.